Hello everyone and welcome to the first in a series entitled I Am Shit at StarCraft. My name is Junkie, or VXI Junkie, or my StarCraft name is formerly known as Gyro Junkie. I play as a Zerg and I play in Bronze League, hence the name I Am Shit at StarCraft. My computer isn't the best while recording, it seems to run like shit, so bear with me. Basically, I'm going to start up a gaming and commentary channel, which won't be just StarCraft, this is just one of the series. I will also be taking one up for random Xbox games, which I decide to play, and I'll also be taking up random PC games which I buy or find for free on an indie marketplace. First of all, I'm just going to start off by doing a 1 versus 1, and see what happens. There should be weekly updates, maybe 2 to 3 a week, depending on the amount of free time I have. And also there will be World of Warcraft guides, which will be primarily focused at tanks, because as I've seen, there isn't a lot of tank guides out there, and you sometimes have to more or less figure it out for yourself while tanking, which doesn't help. The fact that this took 10 minutes to load is a good thing and a bad thing. It allowed me to explain everything about the channel, hopefully, and it's still loading now, which isn't good, so I want to play a game. Come on, there we are. Okay, I'm going to play as Zerg for this encounter. I also have Protoss, which I like to play, and oh my god, I have loads to download. No, the first 25 were like instant. It's amazing. Bearing in mind, this is 5 past 3 in the morning in my time zone, and I also play on EU, so this may take a little while to get a game, but besides that, yeah. Oh, no, take that back. We found a player near enough instantly, pretty much. We get 10-second wait time. That's really fast for night. And now bear marvel to what is my shit, and I mean utterly shit. Or as I like to say, shat loading speed. I mean, look at this. Look at this right here. It's like, I would like to warn you all that my computer, when playing StarCraft 2, has the loading speed of a 92-year-old woman mutilating a turtle with her knuckle. And he loads before I even get a third through. You can store selected units by pressing Control 1 and then 1 to recall them in the section. I'm not that retarded, thank you very much. I have a basic knowledge of the game, and as you can see, he's playing as Protoss, and I shall be playing as Zerg. My computer's FPS does pick up after we begin the game, so don't panic. Don't think, oh my god, this is going to be bullshit. The tactic I'm going to use for this video is going to be the Roach Rush, which is the major tactic I use when playing StarCraft 2, because it seems to be most effective for me when I play as Zerg. I click like hell because I'm too lazy to macro at this time of night, so then mainly these will be recording at night when I have free time. So be aware. Also, as well as being called I Am Shit at StarCraft 2, for the other people out there who are actually a lot worse off than I am, I will also be doing gameplay guides. And for example, this one I'm going to teach you how to play the Roach Rush even, not the Roach, how to play a Roach Rush. The Roach Rush is a simple strategy with a 9 Overlord as always, as you should always do with Zerg no matter what strategy you're taking. It also starts with a 12 spawning pool and a 13 extractor. 13 extractor allows you to get the basically exact amount of Vespene you require as soon as your roaches are available to build, and you usually build the Roach Warden around 75% of your completion of your Queen build. But I like to build it a bit later than that on maps like this, or a bit earlier than that, sorry, on maps like this. And I like to invest my time in scouting. And he scouted me already. And what I'm going to do now is make sure he doesn't put a proxy pylon up anywhere around my base, because that would hurt me dearly. And as you see, I fell a bit behind there, but I'm going to go scout with this now and make sure there is no proxy pylons being set up around my base, because proxy pylons are horrible little things. This guy's clearly a noob, because he's going to try and turret rush me, because he can't play the fucking game any other way, shape or form, so I'm going to have to try and deal with that. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. I may need to pull my production off it for the time being, and he's building a Protoss cannon down there, great. And he's building another pylon, how great. How fun. Oh the joys, I love playing noobs. See how friendly the StarCraft community is nowadays. We are good at heart. We're just really, really nice people, as you can see. Now what I'm going to do to make sure he can't do anything bad is I'm going to take out this pylon from range so he can't hit me. Because he's a fucking retard and doesn't realise I can do that. But hopefully everything should plan out in my favour here because he's went early forge, which means he's going to try an early rush. Or early quick base defence, and hopefully this should supply cap him. And I haven't built my fucking... Oh my god, I'm way behind. Sorry, that was me excreting fluids I never knew my body possessed in a unorderly fashion. Also known as a sneeze. Now, if I'm correct, this slimy little fuck has probably got another proxy pylon around my base somewhere. And yes, as you've seen, my Watch Warden went up way, way later than I expected it to, which is why this series is entitled I Am Shit at StarCraft 2. Anyway, if you're enjoying this in any way, shape or form, which I would not understand why, subscribe in the subscribe box, obviously, and leave a comment below and rate this. Don't forget to tell your friends, way hey. Just while I'm doing this as well, I already mentioned I was going to do other various gameplays for various different games, such as Borderlands, Medal of Honor, some random Call of Duty crap, and then he has a shitload of pylons. Oh my god, I'm going to go air. This will be done for Call of Duty, it will be done for pretty much everything. This game, as I said just there, this gameplay will be done for pretty much everything, for much more upbeat and up-commentated. You can't really commentate that much in a StarCraft 2, which is more than acceptable to be fair, but it will feature some more comic type conversations throughout the gameplay, and there will be some competitions maybe, depending on what I can get my hands on, because I am a tight ass motherfucker with my money. Due to being Scottish, it comes with the culture. And as you've seen, he's base locked me, so I was originally going to build some... Sorry, I'm stuttering because I'm trying to remember what the hell I was going to do. Originally I was going to do some airplay, but I've decided against it, and I've decided I'm going to do some Nidus Worm play. Nidus Worms are great for getting in the back of your opponent's bases when they're least expecting it, especially with the Overlord with the speed buff. Your Overlord with your speed buff will catch them greatly off guard. And as you can see, I'm not going to do much here because he already... I'm going to scout over this direction because he's already seen that I'm here. He knows that I'm aware that he's there, so that may be his main base actually. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn one of these into a Nidus Worm as soon as I have the bloody resources, because I keep building fucking roaches because I'm a retard. Which is, once again, a backup that this is called I Am Shat at StarCraft 2 for a reason. Hopefully I shouldn't be too long getting the resources. He is a retard and trying to constantly, and I mean constantly, rush me with zealots, so shouldn't be too much of an issue there. after I scout this area down here, which I'm going to bang in the map, it should let me know whether or not he has... That is his main base even, sorry, that was a missaying. That should let me know if that's his main base, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to scout down here as well, which will allow me to see where everything's coming and going from. I seem to have an excess amount of resources because that fucker blocked me off so I couldn't expand. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to check if he's expand, and he hasn't. Great. And that may have sounded sarcastic, but it was actually true. It's like, oh yes, he hasn't expanded, fucking awesome. My accent makes me sound old and sad and decrepit, sadly. The voice doesn't match the body, thank God. I'm not going to take all my army with me, I'm only going to take this set amount if they all stop following. Idiot thinks I'm going to follow him down. He's sadly mistaken. As you see, I placed mine Idas for him there. And he's trying to drag me out into the open because he thinks I'm that retarded. And my men continue to follow him. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set them up here, and I'm going to tell them to stop. They're not going to move, no one's going to do anything, and I'm going to pop out loads of roaches into his base. And that's the only thing that's going to happen. There's the thing about playing in Bronze League even. If you have a basic understanding of the game, you can pretty much fuck anyone over. There are people in the game who are in Bronze League, and they do not deserve to be in Bronze League. They deserve to be in a much higher ranked level of game. As you've seen, he'd one, and I repeat, one power crystal maintaining, or pylon, whatever you want to call them. I like calling them power crystals because it sounds awesome. He'd one pylon powering every single supply he possibly had, and now I'm going to go take out his supplies and pop cap him. He probably thinks I'm retarded and don't have any army back at my base, but I do. And I'm going to fall back because he's the advantage here. Just going to take them down one by one because I can, because I have the army for it. And once again, I'm going to make them hold position here, and I'm going to run right through his base. And he left. GG. Well, that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching. This is my first video, so it was pretty damn horrible. And the commentating side, I do plan to do more humorous videos. Remember to rate the video, comment the video, and subscribe if you want to see videos quite similar to this one, teaching you tactics, etc., other random gameplay, and a bit of comedy mixed in. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.